Welcome to the Bus Shop. My name's Andy Biggs and this is a short preview presentation video on this used Mercedes V-Class now available for sale. Starting with the exterior, so we've got registration number PE74XOR. Take you for a walk around the vehicle exterior. This is a really well specified, nice, well in fact excellent condition Mercedes V300D AMG premium line, I believe it is. And you can see that the paintwork is immaculate all round with your dark tinted privacy glass, your AMG line alloy wheels and the chrome trim that really sets it off both on the lower and middle sections. Come round to the rear, you see we've got parking sensors in the rear bumper there, LED rear lights as well as the LEDs on the front. V300D, so this is a 2-litre engine. I believe it produces in the region of around 240 brake horsepower. So it's got a little bit of poke about it. And again, as we come down the offside, you'll see just how good the overall condition is. Focusing in on the alloys, so we've got your front and rear side, which is in pretty decent overall condition. There is just one tiny bit of damage there on the rim, just pointed out there. You can see that on the video. And then as we come around to the near side rear, this alloy is completely blemish free, so that's in excellent condition. Round to your offside rear. This one is the one that's got the sort of most serious marks on, so you can see as we focus in just on this spoke and in here, so that one would need repair. And as we come round to your offside front, this one is completely blemish free, in perfect condition. So overall out of the alloys we've got 2 unblemished and 2 with some scuffing on that would need repair. As we take a look in the interior, starting with the driver's side or driver's door, you can see that premium level trim there. Mercedes-Benz kick plate, it actually looks dirty, but that's because it's still got the original factory plastic on there to protect it. Mercedes e-leather seating with your pull-out bolster on the front seat. Got the later style dashboard, so it's now kind of a couple of big LCD screens. We've got this almost carbon wave type trim effect, multifunction steering wheel, AMG line mats, your fairly standard Mercedes touchpad with your controls. This immobiliser unit will be professionally taken out of the vehicle this week, so don't worry about that. Moving over to the passenger side, again you've got single passenger seat with armrest, so both the driver and the front passenger seat with armrest. Your slide up cubbyhole down at the bottom, a couple of cup holders and some USB-C connectors in there. Now moving to the passenger saloon area, so these are actually power operated doors that can be operated from the handle on the outside or the dashboard, so it's just a simple touch and you see that door opens all by itself. Again, we've got the Mercedes kick plate still with the factory plastic covering on there. Row of 3 rear facing seats, these can actually be spun round so they'll be forward facing should you wish. And then a second row of 3, so 6 passenger seats in the rear. You'll see we've got that matching trim following through from the front. Black headlining. Control panel there for your rear seats. Roof vents. Carpeted throughout. 12-volt charger, as you can see, both sides, cup holder fitted. Just a generally lovely place to be. And then once back outside again, it's a power assisted door, so just to pull on the handle and the door will close with a soft close there. Just going back into the driver's saloon to show you the dash operation for the same. So you'll see here we've got the two little toggle switches, so just to click down on that, step back out, see the door opens, and then just another again. So that's a nice comfort feature for the driver and the passengers. Similar story with the boot in that it's power assisted, so just to touch on the handle. As you can see, we've got good luggage room in the rear. Again, you've got another power point there. Some wear and tear marks, but you'd expect that with the vehicle being used for luggage carrying. You can see there that you've got release handles on the seats. They can be folded forward to give you greater space. Again, the plastic protective covering is still generally in place. And again, power operated, so just a touch on there. And you'll see that soft close. And just a quick walk around to the passenger entry door for the front. Similar story again with the plastic protective strip still on the Mercedes kick plate there. You'll see that the seat is power assisted. Small little luggage net. Decent sized glove box. And again, just more of a view around to your driver's console area. So I've stepped outside the vehicle with the engine off just to show you that when you lock it from the key, you've got your power fold mirrors. They will automatically open once you open the door. You see we've folded back out. And they can also be operated from inside the vehicle on the switches shown. So you may just be able to make out from where I'm pointing my finger, there's a triangle on the glass there. That's to confirm that the vehicle is fitted with blind spot information system. So you will get an illuminated warning triangle there when something is in the driver's blind spot. So we come back to the interior. Like I say, we've got two digital display screens, albeit they are sort of fastened together as one solid piece of glass. On your multifunction steering wheel, we've got two home buttons. So you see the one on the right here, that controls the main driver's screen, and then the one on the left of the wheel controls the main media screen itself. You can then control the content by swiping your finger across the dial on the wheel, or you can actually do the more standard swipe across on the media screen. On the main driver's screen, I believe that is just to be swiped only from the steering wheel, where you can see the different drive modes, nav, service information, and so on. Most of your physical buttons are located just across this bar underneath the central vents. So you've got your temperature up and down toggle. You've got a menu there for your climate for your front and your rear. Fan speed, your auto setting, your maximum for your window clearing, your hazard switch, which I'll just turn off because they're currently on, rear heated screen, air circ and AC for the vehicle itself, and your sync button just to marry up your temperatures both sides of the vehicle, but you can see that changing there on the screen. There are your two control toggles for the rear entry doors as previously shown. You've then got this touchpad in the middle with also some kind of home buttons for the various features. Volume button there for your stereo.
Thing that I am delighted to do.
And this one here to change your driving mode. I would imagine it'll spend most of its time in comfort. And like I say, just a generally well presented and well specified vehicle. It's very much got a car feel to it, despite being based on more of a higher sort of sitting vehicle, a Mercedes Vito van platform. One particularly nice feature of all modern Mercedes is the amount of ambient lighting you get. Now, because it's daylight, that's not going to show up too well, but I just wanted to show you more on the menus here. So we can change the colour. We've got a number of presets, and you get a feel there from the images to just how that changes. It's quite a funky little feature that you get to change that, or you can just go for a monochrome finish and change it to a colour to suit, really. Just to finish off, to confirm that this is a full automatic, so you can see there you've got the selector on the stalk on the right hand side, your manual park brake control there, and effectively quite a large area for additional stowage just here, in the absence of any kind of gear lever or central tunnel. And as we just scroll through the screen, you can see there we've got an up-to-date mileage reading of 42774, and indicatively a recent MPG there of 42.2 MPG, and some other features like your instant consumption, radio station, and you can even get the nav up there between the dials as well in that classic mode. Thank you for watching this short preview presentation video. If you'd like more information on this vehicle, please do get in contact. My direct number is 07800 999 545, or you can email me at andrew@bus-shop.co.uk. Thanks for watching.